Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all my lovely students. How was your weekend? Did you all enjoy? Missed us? Did you? We definitely missed you because 2 days it was all calm and quiet, and now for another lovely session in front of all of you. Good. So, how do you expect this week to be? I am sure that the people who have written exams this Saturday, they were all saying a lot of positive things. Of course, they were saying, yeah, this was better. This was about more of such a kind of question. Writing was this kind. Speaking was that. Good. I hope all of you who have written have felt the very same. Asha Shiju, good afternoon and thank you for the bouquet of flowers. Gina Johnny, thank you for the love. Anju Sijan, good afternoon. Sanju, good afternoon. Manju Marita, good afternoon. So very, very, very good afternoon to each one of you. So how are you all, tell me? Donna George, good afternoon. Princey Biju, good afternoon. Anju Joseph, good afternoon. Siminibu, good afternoon. Good lot of known names, which is very happy feel, isn't it? Because of your love and support. Every time you're there to support us. Thanks. How am I? I'm doing good, Sanju. And how about you? As long as you all are there in front of us, supporting us the way that you are, what could be wrong? She's a good afternoon. Very, very, very good afternoon. Sanju, fine, fair enough. How about others? How was your weekend? What did you do? Did you do anything special? Sumi Ajay, again, new name. If there is anybody who's attending for the very first time, please do let me know. Please do let us know. It's not for anything. Everything going good? Fair enough, Sanju. It's just to make sure that we know, or we can say, I can say, oh, that's it. Okay, that's the only thing. Reshmi Vinish watching. Good afternoon. Fair enough, fair enough. Okay, so as things have evolved, we have also evolved on the aspect, a lot of new things. If you would have noticed, we have a new logo which we designed on the aspect of how to signify what are our commitment towards you. We want to welcome you to a new life. So that is how we have incorporated our new logo into it. Hope everybody have noticed that. Yeah, just what we do into your life, we bring that new life into you. Bessie, good afternoon. Saumya Satyan, good afternoon. Very, very, very good afternoon to each one of you. Anil Ondo attending for the very first time. Perfectly all right, Manju. Very good. What about you, as long as you say you're perfectly all right from Saudi, what could make us wrong? We are also all super duper good. Excellent. So people who have written the exam, I hope all of you have done well. Okay, there were lots of feedback which was pouring towards us saying that, okay, this is what has happened. And I hope all of you felt the same who have written. And people who are yet to write, do not worry. That's why we come in as a bridge between you to make sure that Manju Marita, thank you. Jesna, good afternoon. Ullas Jose, after a long time, sir. Nice to see you as well. Okay. So this is what the love and affection that you all have towards us. Rajesh Puttam Code. New name. So anybody who's new, who's attending for the very first time, please do let me know where you're from and say that you're new, yeah? Just to. And why? It is to give you certain information, because if you can really look into, we have pinned a message. That's our official Neethus Academy Telegram page. Okay, just click that and you'll be taken into, again, it's a free group where you will be given a lot of gift, because Neethu madam never wants you to leave empty-handed. Because as what I come in front of you with reading, every day we have Chris sir coming in front of you with listening classes. So that is in a Zoom. So the Zoom link will be posted in that very same group. Apart from that, we have grammar challenges on a daily basis we post there, and Neethu madam's writing classes, which she makes the own case notes. Sonia Baiju, good afternoon. Ullas, nice to see you as well. Am I obliged, sir? Same here. Sonu Priya Vishwapan, again new name. Anju Devasya, good afternoon. So it's a mix of known and unknown names, isn't it? So still now nobody have told me that you're attending for the very first time. So fair enough. Okay, so that's how things work. And on top of that, any new thing that we want to give, Shiva Jinayar, hi. So we want to give, we'll be posting it into this very same group. And then we have another group which is an exclusive reading telegram group where you will be given the first hand, where whatever the material that Neethu madam is preparing, that will be posted in that exclusive group, and all the reading related things if we want. But that group is, even though it is a free group, but we only accept you after scrutinizing. We want to make sure that we limit that fraudulent people. Okay, that's the reason why we scrutinize, we check your background, whatever the details that you're going to send us, we double check it, and then only we'll be accepting you. So people who have already sent, if you are still waiting, do give our admin some time because of the downpour of people who are sending to accept into the group. Okay, that's the only reason. It's not deliberate. Okay, please do bear with us. If you have not, again, all the information with regards to how to join the exclusive reading telegram group will be posted in the official Neethus Academy telegram group. So these are the only 2 telegram group that we have. We don't have any other group. And please be aware of it. We will not contact you for any reason. Matthews, good afternoon, sir. If somebody contacts you on behalf of us, please be aware of it. It's not us. Okay? So do not fall for such kind of fraudulent people who make use of these internet. They try to forge. So if you find anybody calling you, there is a number which we always scroll. If you can see, that is our admin number. You can always double check, cross check with them, and then do it in accordingly. Do not fall for these kind of traps which these fraudulent people are there to. Okay, so we will never contact you. If you want, do contact us. That's how we do. And what are we, or what do we do? Hi sir, do you have any writing classes? We do have Neethu madam coming up with writing classes, which always the message will be there. So if you are not able to get all these messages, that means either you are not enrolled in the sense you have not joined our reading telegram group, the official Neethus Academy telegram group, or you have not liked the very same page which you are watching. Just click that like button so that you will not miss. So all the people who are new, who have not subscribed, who have not liked our pages, do like it so that you will not miss any valuable information on the feeds that we want to provide. And what are we? We are giving our regular classes, where you can see that the next regular class is only available from May, June, July. So that means our students are really ready to wait. That's an absolute honor to know that our students are there, willing to wait for such a long time, isn't it? And those classes are also, the May, June batch is also filling up very quickly, and will be stopping it also no sooner. Ramya Jose, hi. So if you want to get a professional approach, please do join. Or else if you don't have such a kind of time, we have crash courses which you have requested to Neethu madam, and she has obliged for it. So we have crash courses available. So any details you want to know, please do contact the admin number which we are regularly scrolling. Okay, and we have other things like different language classes also we have incorporated into it. So if you want any information, please do not hesitate to contact our admin. Okay, and what are we want to do now? Isn't it very simple? So people who are new, I am Vinod Jain. I work with Neethus Academy. So on behalf of Neethus Academy, welcome to all for another live session with me for reading. Priyanka from Mangalore. I was just waiting for that message. Yesterday started reading exam, was kind of tricky. Okay, it's totally different from what you provide in the class. It's more tough one, not able to find answers. See, do not worry, isn't it? Yesterday's reading exam. See, it's not about, see, we don't, on the aspect, see, what you have to understand is, we tell you how to do. You have to read, you have to go through whatever we have said. Understood? So, if you really ask a regular student, because it's not something which is very easy to come and do. Where if you need more professional approach, you have to get a professional classes into it. Okay, but of course, do not worry. With your effort, you can still make it done. And another thing, please do understand, go back and see, whenever you have said easy, did you get more scores, or when you said tough, did you get more scores? If you go back and see from your history, you will always feel that when you feel that it was tough, because our assessment about what we do is always not something that is what others think about. Lots of information, not able to cope with time management. Don't worry. Wait. If you have said that you have written the exam, is it? Wait until the result comes, isn't it? Don't worry. Now, if you are a person who have taken the exam, pray well. Because you have done your part, now it is the Almighty that will take care of it. Okay, if you have not yet, and if you are talking about the practice materials, do not worry. See, when you get a tougher material, you always overcome that, isn't it? It is much better to face a tougher material before you go to the exam. Or if you face, you will not panic. Clear? Right, now what are we going to do in here? And we do have CBT classes as well. So if you want, again, if you are a person who have done or cleared OIT, and if you want CBT, please do not pop in, because we have Nishida madam taking the CBT classes for you. So it's all there. Okay, whatever you want, we are there to comply. We are obliged to make sure that you all have whatever that you need. Pleasure. Now, people who are there with me for the past few days or weeks, they know what we are going to do. We are going to do two things. One or a part B discussed, the question will be shared, and the other one is about a full part A material, where you have to understand these materials are exclusively Neethus Academy material that we are going to discuss. So part B or general material, we will show that, and you will have 2 minutes. Now, because we mold you on the aspect, we expect everybody to know the basics. If you are not aware of it, we have done, for part A, we have done an exclusive video. Okay, so after watching this live, do go and watch. So that will give you a lot of insight about how to get more marks in part A. So people whom I have missed your lovely names of saying good afternoon or good morning, not deliberate, okay? When I'm talking, I just miss those because the name just pops out. So very, very, very good afternoon to each one of my lovely students. അപ്പം പാർട്ട് ബി ആയിരിക്കും നമ്മൾ ആദ്യം ചെയ്യുക. പാർട്ട് ബിയുടെ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ നിങ്ങളുടെ സ്ക്രീനിൽ വരും. ആ സ്ക്രീനിൽ വരുന്ന സമയത്ത് യു വിൽ ഹാവ് എ ടൈമർ ദെയർ വിച്ച് ക്ലിക്സ് ഫോർ 2 minutes. What we want is to make sure that you do in that stipulated 2 minutes. So, 2 minute time. Lipika, good afternoon. I hope your exam went well. Just Sharif. Okay. Fair enough. Lot of names were very. Nobody have told me that they are new. So, Joe Mall Johnson. Good afternoon. അപ്പോൾ നിങ്ങളുടെ മുമ്പിൽ സ്ക്രീനിൽ ടൈമർ ഉണ്ട്. Okay. So you can do the material. Do not type the answers. I will ask you when to type the answers. Once you complete it, just click a thumbs up. exhausted, isn't it? Time just runs very quickly. Well, I know that few of you have said that you have already clicked the thumbs up. And at least I'm happy that Ramya Jose said I'm new. Ramya, very nice. Welcome to Reading. I am Vinod James and welcome to Neethu's Academy. So Ramya, would you be kind enough to tell me where are you from, if it is okay? Okay, I can see that Jesna said done, Sanju said done, Asha done, Anju done, Reshmi done, Anila Mol done, Bessie done, Kesia done. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Manju Marita done. Okay, Sheeja done. Good enough, good enough. Sheba done. Excellent. അപ്പോൾ എല്ലാവർക്കും കിട്ടി എന്ന് വിചാരിക്കുന്നു. നിസ്സി ബിജോ. March 11th, okay. I thought you were taking exam last week. Sorry. So, as Selambarasi done, okay. Lipika done, okay. Good enough, good enough. So, would you be kind enough to tell me where you find the answer and what is your answer? Shanmuga Priya done, Daisy Sebastian done, Asha Shibu done, Simi Nibu, C. Where did you get C? Anju Joseph done. Well, I always expect and I always love those students who are there to comment. Because you comment, I work in Saudi. Okay, fair enough. Good, good. I do have a lot of people right now in front of me who are from Saudi as well. So, good enough. Just now see from last few lines. Okay, Silambarasi done. Anju Joseph done. C. Okay, good enough. Manju Marita, C. Anju Sijin, C from middle para. Okay, fair enough. See now why I ask you where you have found the answers. In Neethu's Academy, we always try to mold from what is wrong from your answer, if it is wrong. Okay, and Asha C, second para, middle, Donna C, Saumya Satyan C from last, Shanmuga Priya C. So everybody have got C, is it? Okay, not the material easy. That's challenging, I don't know. I'm just saying, everybody is saying C only. Reshmi Vani, C, Manju Marita, C, Matthew's done. That's the answer. I want all of you to say, do not refrain yourself. You comment whether it is A, B, C, we have 3 options. It's not a problem. Daisy C, Sanju middle part, okay. Anju Devasya C, Shanmuga Priya patient selection, Sonia C, Sheba C, Matthew C. Good enough. Easy. Okay, fair enough. Just nice saying it is easy. Okay, fair enough. Silambarasi C. Good enough. Let's see. Now I am not saying that all of you have comment, but I always love when all the students comment. We have to have that gut feel saying that, okay, whatever, whether I'm right or wrong, I should tell my answer. Wrong, no problem. We are here to correct you. Ramya C, okay, fair enough. Sumi Deepak, okay, again, new name. But still, only Ramya have taken that courtesy to come and tell that I am new. Good enough. Martha Swarup, C. Okay. Now, if you have a parent that has heart shape, hands, flags, that means you are all there with us. You have support because you are our patrons. If you have not liked our page, just that request to like. And on top of that, the only request that I have, it is just to evaluate me. If you share, share, so if you feel my classes are beneficial to you, please do share. That means, okay, the number of shares is how I will evaluate my classes. You felt that you are sharing it because you want another person to get that benefit also. We say nobility in a word. It's a very huge word, nobility. If we share it, perspective. Maybe another person who is there in your, that person might share. Blessings. That is also there because The person who doesn't know about these free classes can also be of benefit. അങ്ങനെ കുറേ കാര്യങ്ങളുണ്ട് നമ്മളത് ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ. So that only nobility is what I request from all of you is to share. Okay. അപ്പോൾ ഇനി നമുക്ക് ക്വസ്റ്റ്യനിലോട്ട് പോവാം. What is the question? How you find the question? Sorry, how you find the answers. അപ്പോൾ പാർട്ട് ബിയിൽ ജനറലി ഫസ്റ്റ് പാർട്ട് അത് കഴിഞ്ഞ് പാർട്ട് ബി. അപ്പോൾ പാർട്ട് ബിയിൽ നമ്മൾ ആദ്യം എന്ത് ചെയ്യണം? യു ഗോൺ റീഡ് ദി ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ. നമ്മൾ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ വായിച്ചിരിക്കണം പാർട്ട് ബിയിൽ. ഓക്കെ, കാരണം ക്വസ്റ്റ്യനാണ് നമ്മൾ ആൻസർ കണ്ടുപിടിക്കേണ്ടത്. സോ ഇറ്റ്സ് വെരി ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻറ്റ് ദാറ്റ് യു റീഡ് ദി ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ. സോ വാട്ട് ഇസ് ദ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ സേയിങ് എന്നുള്ളത്. അപ്പോൾ പാർട്ട് ബി ഇപ്പോൾ നിങ്ങളുടെ മുമ്പിൽ സ്ക്രീനിൽ വരും. അപ്പോൾ ആ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ വരുമ്പോൾ വാട്ട് ഇസ് ദ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ, അപ്പോൾ അതുവരെ ഞാൻ വായിക്കാൻ പോകുന്നത്. ദ ഗൈഡ് ലൈൻസ് ഓൺ പീഡിയാട്രിക് സെഡേഷൻ സജസ്റ്റ് ദാറ്റ്. അപ്പോൾ ഇവിടെ വെരി സ്പെസിഫിക്കലി പറയുന്നുണ്ട് ഇതൊരു ഗൈഡ് ലൈനാണ്. പീഡിയാട്രിക് സെഡേഷൻ എന്ത് നമുക്ക് സജസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്യുന്നു? വാട്ട് ഇസ് ഇറ്റ് സജസ്റ്റിംഗ്? അപ്പോൾ വെരി സ്പെസിഫിക്കലി ആ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ ഒരു പേർപ്പസ് ഓറിയൻറ്റഡ് ആണ്. അല്ലെങ്കിൽ അതിന് നമുക്ക് വെരി സ്പെസിഫിക്കലി ഇതാണ് നമുക്ക് കണ്ടുപിടിക്കാനുള്ളത് എന്ന് പറയുന്നു. എന്താണ് കണ്ടുപിടിക്കാൻ? പീഡിയാട്രിക് സെഡേഷനെ കുറിച്ച് നമുക്കത് എന്ത് സജസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്യുന്നു? Okay, after reading the question, underlining the keywords of the question, understanding the question, that's very important. Then you go back to whatever the way that you want. You are a person, നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ആദ്യം പാസേജ് വായിക്കാം, പിന്നെ അത് കഴിഞ്ഞ് ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ ആൻസർ ഓപ്ഷൻസ് വായിക്കാം. അല്ലെങ്കിൽ നിങ്ങൾ എന്നെ പോലെയാണെങ്കിൽ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ആൻസർ ഓപ്ഷൻ വായിച്ചിട്ട് പാസേജിലോട്ട് പോകണോ, അതും ചെയ്യാം. എനിത്തിങ് ഇസ് ഫൈൻ. ബട്ട് റീഡിങ് ദ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ, അണ്ടർലൈനിങ് ദ കീവേഡ്സ് ഓഫ് ദ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ, അണ്ടർസ്റ്റാൻഡിങ് ദ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ ഇസ് വെരി 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 പിവറ്റൽ. മനസ്സിലായോ? ഇനി റോമിയസ്, ഗുഡ് ആഫ്റ്റർനൂൺ, അഗെയിൻ എ ന്യൂ നെയിം. സോ അത് കഴിയുമ്പം ഐ ഓൾവേസ് ഫോളോ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ അണ്ടർലൈൻ. അതെല്ലാം കഴിഞ്ഞു ഞാൻ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ ആൻസർ ഓപ്ഷൻ വായിച്ചിട്ടാണ് ഞാൻ പാസേജിലോട്ട് പോകുക. ബിക്കോസ് ഐ വോണ്ട് ടു നോ വാട്ട് ഐ എം സെർച്ചിങ് ഫോർ. അപ്പോൾ ഇവിടെ ഓപ്ഷൻ എ നിങ്ങളാരും പറഞ്ഞിട്ടില്ല. സോ പേഷ്യൻസ് ഹു ആർ സിക്ക് ഷുഡ് നോട്ട് റിസീവ് സെഡേഷൻ. അപ്പോൾ ഇവിടെ ക്ലിയർലി എന്താ പറയുന്നത്? സിക്ക് നോട്ട് റിസീവ് സെഡേഷൻ. ഇത് മതി എനിക്ക് റിമെമ്പർ ചെയ്യാൻ. അപ്പോൾ എൻ്റെ കീവേഡ്സ് എന്തൊക്കെയാണ്? ആൻസർ ഓപ്ഷനിൽ സിക്ക്, നോട്ട് റിസീവ്. ആ നോട്ട് ഒരു ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻറ്റ് വേർഡാണ്. സെഡേഷൻ ഓക്കെ വേണ്ട, നോട്ട് റിസീവ് എന്നും കൂടെ മതി. ഓപ്ഷൻ ബി, സെഡേഷൻ ഇസ് ലൈക്ലി ടു ബി മോർ ഡിഫിക്കൾട്ട് ഇൻ എൽഡർലി പേഷ്യൻസ്. So very specifically more difficult elderly. എനിക്കത് മതി. Option C, the approach to sedation changes depending on the patient. So approach depending patient. അവിടെ ഇതാണ് എൻ്റെ 3 കീവേഡ്സ്. After this I'm going to go to the passage. അപ്പോൾ പാസേജിൽ എന്തൊക്കെയാണ്? Do not skip anything. Okay, ഒന്നും വിടരുത് നമ്മൾ വായിക്കും. But even though I'm not telling you to take too much of time, as you read you should be able to eliminate. കാരണം എലിമിനേഷൻ ആണ് the most safest and the sweetest option to find. പാർട്ട് ബി ആൻസേഴ്സ് കണ്ടുപിടിക്കും. അപ്പോൾ ഇവിടെ എന്താ പറയുന്നത്? ഹെഡിങ് എന്താ പറയുന്നത്? പീഡിയാട്രിക് പ്രൊസീജിയറൽ സെഡേഷൻ. സോ അത് സ്പെസിഫിക്കലി പറയുന്നുണ്ട് ഇത് പീഡിയാട്രിക് ആണ്. അപ്പോൾ പീഡിയാട്രിക്കിൽ എൽഡർലി നോട്ട് റിയലി മാച്ചിങ് അല്ലേ? അപ്പം നമുക്ക് നോക്കാം. ക്ലിനിഷ്യൻസ് who administer procedural sedation to patients must have a thorough understanding of the actions of the medication being administered, including modification of age, concurrent drug therapy and disease process. അപ്പോൾ ഫസ്റ്റ് സെൻറ്റൻസ് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് നമ്മൾ എപ്പോഴും ഒരു തല എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് നമ്മുടെ ഫസ്റ്റ് സെൻറ്റൻസ് ആണ്. അപ്പോൾ ഫസ്റ്റ് സെൻറ്റൻസ് വായിക്കുമ്പോൾ നമുക്ക് ജനറലി ഒരു മെയിൻ ടോപ്പിക് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ കോണ്ടൻറ്റ് കിട്ടും. അതിൻ്റെ ഹെഡ് എന്താണെന്ന് നമുക്ക് ആ ഫസ്റ്റ് സെൻറ്റൻസിൽ നിന്ന് കിട്ടും. ആൻഡ് ജനറലി you'll get a lot of insights from the first sentence. അപ്പോൾ ഇവിടെ ഫസ്റ്റ് സെൻറ്റൻസ് ക്ലിയർലി പറയുന്നു clinicians who administer procedural sedation should have thorough understanding. അപ്പോൾ അവർക്ക് കറക്റ്റ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള അണ്ടർസ്റ്റാൻഡിങ് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഒരു ഇൻഡെപ്ത് അനാലിസിസ് വേണം, അണ്ടർസ്റ്റാൻഡിങ് വേണം. എന്തിനെക്കുറിച്ച്? ആക്ഷൻ ഓഫ് ദ മെഡിസിൻ, നമ്മൾ കൊടുക്കുന്ന മെഡിസിൻ്റെ ആക്ഷൻ എന്താണെന്ന് അറിഞ്ഞിരിക്കണം. ഇൻക്ലൂഡിങ് അത് ഏജ് സ്പെസിഫിക് ആണ്, അതായത് ഇന്ന ആൾക്കാർക്ക് എന്നെ ഇന്ന ആൾക്കാർക്ക് എന്താ എന്നുള്ളത് അറിയണം. കോൺകറൻറ്റ് ഡ്രഗ് തെറാപ്പി. അപ്പോൾ കോൺകറൻറ്റ് എന്ന് പറയുന്നൊരു വേർഡ്, ഓക്കെ, ദാറ്റ്സ് അഗൈൻ എ ന്യൂ വേർഡ് അബൌട്ട് ടുഡേ. സോ കോൺകറൻറ്റ് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ നോട്ട് ദാറ്റ് എവറിബഡി നോസ് ദ മീനിങ് അബൌട്ട് ഇറ്റ്. അപ്പോൾ അതെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ ഒക്കറിങ് ഓർ എക്സിസ്റ്റിംഗ് അറ്റ് ദ സെയിം ടൈം, അതും ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻ്റ് ആണ്. എന്ത്? കോൺകറൻറ്റ് ഡ്രഗ് തെറാപ്പി, രണ്ടെണ്ണം ഒരുമിച്ച് പോകുന്നത് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ സൈമൾട്ടേനിയസ്ലി എന്നുള്ളത്. ആൻഡ് ഡിസീസ് പ്രോസസ്സ്, അതിൻ്റെ ഡിസീസ് പ്രോസസ്സ് ഇതെല്ലാം അറിഞ്ഞിരിക്കണം എന്ന് പറയും. അപ്പം ഇതെന്താ നമുക്ക് സജസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്? ഒരു കൊടുക്കുന്ന ആൾക്ക് എന്ത് ചെയ്തിരിക്കണം? പീഡിയാട്രിക് സെഡേഷൻ കൊടുക്കുന്ന ആൾക്ക് ഇതെല്ലാം അറിഞ്ഞിരിക്കണം. അപ്പോൾ സ്ലൈറ്റ്ലി ദ ഫസ്റ്റ് സെൻറ്റൻസ് ഇറ്റ് സെൽഫ് ഇസ് ഗിവിങ് യു വാട്ട് സി ആണെന്നൊരു സ്ലോ ഹിൻറ്റ് തരുന്നുണ്ട്. അപ്പം അടുത്ത സെൻറ്റൻസ് എന്താ പറയുന്നത്? നോളജ് ഓഫ് ദ കറക്റ്റ് പ്രൊസീജിയേഴ്സ് ഇസ് ഓൾസോ റിക്വയർഡ് ടു സേഫ്ലി അഡ്മിനിസ്റ്റർ സെഡേഷൻ. അപ്പോൾ ഇവിടെയും അത് ക്ലിയർലി അത് സിമെൻറ്റ് ചെയ്യുന്നു. എന്ത്? നോളജ് ഓഫ് കറക്റ്റ് പ്രൊസീജിയർ. അപ്പോൾ ആ ഒരു അപ്പോൾ അപ്രോച്ച് ഓഫ് സെഡേഷൻ ചേഞ്ചസ് ഡിപ്പെൻഡ്സ് ഓൺ പേഷ്യൻറ്റ്. കാരണം പേഷ്യൻറ്റിൻ്റെ എവിടെയാണ് ഏജ് മോഡിഫിക്കേഷൻ ഓഫ് പേഷ്യൻറ്റ്, ഇനി കോൺകറൻറ്റ് ഡ്രഗ് തെറപ്പി, ഇതെല്ലാം പേഷ്യൻറ്റിൻ്റെ സ്പെസിഫിക് ആണ് അല്ലേ? അപ്പം ഇറ്റ് ഇസ് ലൈക്ലി പോയിൻറ്റിങ് ഇൻ ടു സി. ഇനി നെക്സ്റ്റ് പാര, patient selection is a major factor in achieving safe and successful procedural sedation. അപ്പോൾ വീണ്ടും അതെന്ത് പറയുന്നു? Patient selection is a major factor. അപ്പോൾ again it depends on the patient എന്ന് പറയുന്നു. Again it is pointing into C. The approaches described in this guide are intended for use with patients who are generally healthy or have mild systemic disease. അപ്പോൾ again ആ പേഷ്യൻ്റ് ജനറലി ഹെൽത്തി ആയവർക്കും കൊടുക്കാം, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ മൈൽഡ് സിസ്റ്റമിക് ഡിസീസ് ഉള്ളവർക്കും കൊടുക്കാം. സോ അഗൈൻ പേഷ്യൻ്റ് സ്പെസിഫിക്. ഇനി അടുത്തത് എന്ത് പറയുന്നു? മോർ സിവിയർലി ഇൽ പേഷ്യൻസ്, those with complex medical problems, infants under 12 months of age or less than 10 kilograms should not be sedated outside the operating theatre എന്ന് പറയുന്നു. വെരി സ്പെസിഫിക്കലി. അപ്പോൾ ഓപ്ഷൻ എ എന്താ പറയുന്നത്? patient who are sick should not receive sedation എന്നല്ല പറയുന്നത്. ill patient should not receive medication outside the operating theatre എന്ന് മാത്രമേ പറയുന്നുള്ളൂ. so you can easily eliminate option A. അപ്പോൾ മൂന്നെണ്ണത്തിൽ ഒന്ന് എലിമിനേറ്റ് ചെയ്തു, ഒന്ന് we are saying that this is the answer. Children who are very anxious prior to the procedure need special consideration and may be more suitable for general anesthesia in operating theatre. Again എല്ലാം ആരെക്കുറിച്ചാണ് പറയുന്നത്? എൽഡർലി പേഷ്യൻറ്റിനെ കുറിച്ച് അവിടെ പറയുന്നുണ്ടോ ത്രൂ ഔട്ട് ദ പാരഗ്രാഫ്? നോ. സോ വാട്ട് ഹാപ്പൻ? ദാറ്റ് ഈസ് ഓൾസോ നോട്ട് മെൻഷൻഡ്. അപ്പം എയും ബിയും നോട്ട് മെൻഷൻഡ്. ആസ് വാട്ട് യു ഓൾ ഹാവ് സെഡ്, ദി ആൻസർ ഇസ് സി. കാരണം അത് സി എന്താണ്? ദി അപ്രോച്ച് ഓഫ് സെഡേഷൻ. അപ്പോൾ ഒരു സെഡേഷൻ കൊടുക്കുന്നത് ഡിപ്പെൻഡ്സ് ഓൺ ദ പേഷ്യൻ്റ് എന്ന് മാത്രമേ അവിടെ മുഴുവൻ പറയുന്നത് തരുന്നുള്ളൂ. സോ ദി ആൻസർ ഇസ് വെരി സിംപ്ലി സി. സോ കൺഗ്രാറ്റുലേഷൻസ് ഓൾ ഓഫ് യു ബിക്കോസ് യു ഓൾ ഹാവ് ഗോട്ട് the right answer. Sunita Gadwal, student from Bangalore. I just remember certain students because they have always told, keep on dancing. Yes, Sanju Sijin, Sanju Sain. Good, good, good. All of you understood how you got C? In a few words, concurrent, simultaneous and the adjective one. And Malayalam is like ore samet, simultaneously. Just dance, manju merita. Intended, again another adjective that means planned or meant, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ intentional. ഉദ്ദിഷ്ടമായ മലയാളത്തിൽ. Now the next one, anxious. Okay, anxious again is an adjective wherein feeling or showing worry, nervousness, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ uneasy about something with uncertain outcome, impatient എന്നുള്ളതൊക്കെ നമുക്ക് anxious എന്ന് പറയാം. അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ചിന്താവിഷ്ടമായ, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഉത്കണ്ഠാജനകമായ. You start being anxious, isn't it? Good afternoon, Sunita. So all of you understood? Right, I could see a lot of different smileys and all these avatars coming in. Hats off to each one of you, and I'm so happy that all of you are enjoying your answers and enjoying your studies, which is very important. Nammal enjoy cheyidu padichal, you would start getting everything in line for you. Do enjoy. That's why when you start enjoying, you'll start finding it more. And Anju Deva say, keep on dancing. More passionate, more. എന്താ പറയുക, നമുക്ക് അതിനോട് ചെയ്യാനൊരു കുറേ ഇൻട്രസ്റ്റ് തോന്നും, isn't it? That is why the psychological edge when you enjoy doing is more beneficial for you. അപ്പം whatever it is, when you get stressed, it's an ill effect for you. Don't enjoy. Yes, okay, good that you're enjoying as well. അപ്പോൾ എല്ലാവർക്കും മനസ്സിലായി എന്ന് വിചാരിക്കുന്നു. Is there anything that you want me to clarify again? ഇല്ല. Okay. Fair enough. About ഇന്നത്തെ part I have already shared in the exclusive reading Telegram group, and also we have shared it on the very same page which you're watching. So all of you have done part A. If so, please give me some insight, because your insight is very valuable for us. Why? Because Neethu madam watched these inside before she makes the next day material. Clear? Okay. Thank you very much, Asha Bobby. So, what is today's material? How you felt about today's material? It's a very interesting name, alle. I want to see how you pronounce it, but yeah, I can. Asha, thank you for all those flowers and you being happy. Fair enough, because happiness is what is very, very, very important for us in Neethu's Academy, because we treat you as our family member. Good. Another material. How did you find? Not so easy, Asha. Okay, fair enough. Tricky, sir, Manju. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, Saumya Satyan, how did you find? Other pronunciation is Olivia and Samuel, again a new name. Ambili Jinu, Ayyo, it's tough, but okay. Fair enough, I like that expression onto it. Okay, fair enough. Okay, see, please be aware of it. See, every time when you are in an online, okay, see, there are lots of spammers, okay. So we try to avoid such kind of thing, but please be aware of it. These people are there just to, like leeches, isn't it? They always try to make use of others and get, like leeches, how they only try to suck our others' blood. They think that easy way, ripping money. So why I'm telling you, right in front of you there are spammers. So be cautious with that, okay? Understood? So be very wise enough. Okay, these spammers are good for nothing. They will only come and rip your money. So do not give such kind of unwanted people any of your blood. So please be aware of it. Because they act as if they are sheep, but they are foxes. Okay, I want you to be very, very, very vigilant about this, because there are right in front of you, there are there. Do not fall for that kind of fraud people. Understood? So please be aware of such kind of thing. Do not go. Hard work and trust because we trust you in your hard work. Understood? ഈ ആരാണ്ട് വെറുതെ പൈസ എടുക്കാൻ വേണ്ടി അങ്ങനത്തെ കുറേ കള്ളന്മാരെന്നല്ല പറയുന്നത്, അവരെ വേറെ പറയാം, പക്ഷെ അത് പറയാൻ പറ്റില്ല, ബിക്കോസ് അണ്ടർസ്റ്റുഡ് അങ്ങനത്തെ ഉള്ള ആൾക്കാരെ ഡു നോട്ട് ട്രസ്റ്റ്. ഓക്കെ, അങ്ങനെ കുറേ പേരുണ്ട്. സി ഓൺ ബിഹാഫ് ഓഫ് നീത്തൂസ് അക്കാഡമി എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞ് കുറേ പ്ലേജറിസം ഉള്ള ആൾക്കാരുണ്ട്. കാരണം അവർക്ക് ഐ ഓൾവേസ് ബിലീവ് ദാറ്റ് നാട്ടിലില്ലാത്ത ആൾക്കാരാണ്. അണ്ടർസ്റ്റുഡ്? അങ്ങനെയുള്ള ആൾക്കാർ നിങ്ങളുടെ മുമ്പിലുണ്ട്, നിങ്ങളുടെ മുമ്പിൽ വരും. കാരണം ഒരേ സാധനം, ഇഫ് വി believe in those kind of angana vicharichu nammal edu cheyan panna, we always believe that your hard work will something that reaps. കാരണം നിങ്ങളുടെ ട്രസ്റ്റ് മതി നമുക്ക്. കാരണം നിങ്ങൾക്ക് അതുകൊണ്ടാണ് നിങ്ങളുടെ അടുത്ത് തുടക്കമേ ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞത്, there is a number. നമുക്ക് ആ തൻ്റെ ഇടത്തോടെ നമ്മൾ പറയും നിങ്ങളുടെ മുമ്പിൽ വരുമ്പോൾ, നമ്മുടെ നമ്പറെ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് നമ്മൾ പോസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്യുള്ളൂ, നമ്മളാരും അങ്ങോട്ട് വിളിച്ച് ചെയ്യത്തില്ല. അതുകൊണ്ട് നിങ്ങളുടെ അടുത്ത് ഒന്നും കൂടെ പറയുക, there are fraud people in front of you who will message you saying whatever it is on behalf of us. നിങ്ങൾ അങ്ങനത്തെ ഒരു മെസ്സേജും ചുമ്മാ അവോയ്ഡ് ചെയ്താൽ മതി. വി വിൽ നോട്ട് കോൺടാക്ട് യു. അത് അത്രയും തൻ്റെ ഇടത്തോടെ തന്നെയാണ് നമ്മൾ നീത്തൂസ് അക്കാഡമിയിൽ പറയുക, നിങ്ങളെ നമ്മൾ കോൺടാക്ട് ചെയ്യത്തില്ല. അണ്ടർസ്റ്റുഡ്? സോ ബി അവെയർ ഓഫ് സച്ച് കൈൻഡ് ഓഫ് പീപ്പിൾ വിത്ത് നോ ബാക്ക് ബോൺ. ഓക്കെ, നൗ ഐ മിസ്ഡ് ഓൾ ഓഫ് യുവർ tricky and all those things. I'm very sorry, because we wanted to, because one of you have just message saying that there are people who are contacting for unwanted reasons. Adukondu parannu. Okay, so be cautious with those kind of, I would definitely say, ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞില്ലേ നാട്ടിലില്ലാത്ത ആൾക്കാരെന്ന് പറയും. ഓക്കെ, സ്വന്തമായിട്ട് പൈസ ഉണ്ടാക്കാൻ അറിയാത്തവർ ആരാൻ്റെ പൈസ എടുക്കാൻ വേണ്ടിയുള്ള leech kind of people. So be aware of such kind of people. Okay, do not fall again and again. It's just a request. അപ്പം ഇന്നത്തെ മെറ്റീരിയൽ എന്താ പറയുക, ഇക്കിനോകോക്കോസിസ് is how it is pronounced. Okay, so echinococosis, that's how you are to be our material. I don't know whether നിങ്ങൾ അത് കേട്ടിട്ടുണ്ടോ എന്ന് എനിക്ക് അറിഞ്ഞൂടാ, but I love that name when Neethu madam gave me that material. It's a very എന്താ പറയുക, ഒരു ആഫ്റ്റർ എ ലോങ് ടൈം കുറച്ചൊരു എന്താ പറയുക ഒരു കേൾക്കാനൊരു സുഖമുള്ള ഒരു മെറ്റീരിയലിൻ്റെ പേര് അല്ലേ. അറ്റ്ലീസ്റ്റ് ഇറ്റ്സ് നോട്ട് സച്ച് നമുക്ക് ബാക്കിയുള്ള മെറ്റീരിയൽ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ബാക്കിയുള്ള ഒരു ഡിസീസ് കണ്ടീഷൻ വരുമ്പോൾ വി നോ ദാറ്റ് ഹൗ ഇൽ ഇഫക്റ്റ് ഇറ്റ് ഹാപ്പൻസ്. പക്ഷേ ഇത് ഐ എം നോട്ട് സെയിങ് ദാറ്റ് ഇറ്റ് ഇസ് നോട്ട് എൻ ഇൽ ഇഫക്റ്റ്. പക്ഷേ അത് കേൾക്കുമ്പോൾ ഒരു കുറച്ചുകൂടെ ഒരു എന്താ പറയുക ഒരു ഒരു സംതിങ് യു സേ സംതിങ് ഓൺ ദി ആസ്പെക്ട് ഒരു ചിരി വരുന്ന ഒരു പേര് അല്ലേ ഇക്കീനോക്കോക്കോസിസ്. ഓക്കെ, ഫെയർ എനഫ്. പക്ഷേ കേൾക്കുമ്പോൾ വലിയൊരു സംഭവമാണെന്ന് വിചാരിക്കും. ഫെയർ എനഫ്. Now, how many of you feel that you will get 20 out of 20 in this tricky question? Is what I would definitely ask. നിങ്ങൾക്ക് 20 കിട്ടുമെന്ന് പറയുന്ന ആരെങ്കിലും ഉണ്ടോ? Sanju Shen is running away because echinococosis? Don't worry. Okay. അപ്പം see part A. Ambil. Okay, fair enough. Chinju base. Okay. Good. അപ്പം part A. Shashi Tharoor. See, that person is a great personality, isn't it? See, whether you like it or not, whatever that he used to pronounce is an absolute, stunner. Namakokka engana poyalum at times it is not going to be possible. He's a very knowledgeable person. When he speaks, okay, you have to go and admire the way that he pronounces it. Absolutely super. Right. Appo nammal part A endha cheyan pone ennu parnu kayinal number question I've told you where to find and how to do. So we're going to go through the questions. I'm going to fire the 20 answers. It's high time that you be ready with your pencil and start telling it is right or wrong. Very good. See, it barring all, I'm not talking anything about personality. When something is good in somebody, you have to admit it, isn't it? Fair enough. So question number 1 to 7 is more like like a game, isn't it? A, B, C, D. Which letter is it? That's how simple is it. So, part A, first item in your reading module, and you have 15 minutes, 20 questions. You have to be a bit more quicker. So, first thing you have to skim. The strategy changes. Skimming and scanning is a strategy. You have to go through the text first, not the question. Underline the keywords, then go to the question. Underline the keywords in the question. Okay. After that, you can see cross-reference is what you have to, because all these words will be as such or in a paraphrase form. So your synonymous languages or synonym language are more prone to use. Same word, different meaning. Okay, those kind of things are to be practiced. So there are certain words which will be given as such so that they will give you a clue, because they know that it's you who are doing it in 15 minutes constraint. So let's go. When do the physical features that represent the condition comes into exist? So clearly when physical features, condition exist. So very specifically it is asking you, so when is it? So the specific features, when are they going to come? The answer comes from text D, because it's clearly saying non-specific signs include anorexia, weight loss, weakness. These are all physical features that will be given. So the answer is D. Good enough. So question number 2. So that is why you have to use that paraphrase form. Synonymous language. Question 2. Cure options that has to be followed for a sustained period of time. So very specifically, cure option, sustained period of time. Sustained means you're talking about something very specifically about prolonged. So sustain, prolong. I told you the importance of synonymous language. So the answer is where? In text B, the second line, sometimes requiring extensive surgery or prolonged drug therapy. So the answer is B. Good enough. Question number 3. Samples that are utilized for the discerning of the antigen. So very simple. Samples utilized, discerning. So where are they talking about all these? Samples, discerning, antigen. Where are they talking about all these words? It's as such mentioned in text C, available to detect specific antigen. So that antigen I told you, the very same word is there. So you cross-match it. So the answer is C. Question number 4. Instance that would lead to deterioration of the health of the patient after temporary improvement. So instant lead, deterioration. Deterioration means what? Worsen. So temporary improvement, that means only for some time. So where are they talking about? It's there in text B. As a result, if palliative surgery is carried out without competitive and effective anti-infective treatment, frequent relapses will occur. Relapses means only for a certain time, then it comes back to you. So the answer is B. Question number 5. Procedures that can be done without the involvement of cutting and breaking of the skin. So cutting and breaking and all those things, isn't it? If you can read, you go back, you see those, the jokes which comes, cutting. Procedures without involvement, cutting, breaking, so skin. Where are they talking about? Procedures. So where are these procedures mentioned? It's there in text C. So what are those? It's as such mentioned in non-invasive methods. So non-invasive means no cutting and chopping. So that is where the answer is. It is there in C. Question number 7. The most prevalent spot of the cyst to form is, so clearly most prevalent, that means again a very useful word, very prone to or most often cyst form. So where are they talking about? The very specific words are as such mentioned in text A. The most common, so the most prevalent. Location in cyst is liver. So the answer is A. Question number 7. Appropriate functioning of the organs may be interrupted by, so clearly appropriate functioning, organs interrupted. So where are they talking about organs interrupted? So it's there in text D. The cyst can grow large enough to prevent affected organs. Again, organs is the key word as such mentioned. Working properly, interrupted. This is how the synonyms are used or paraphrased. Clear? So I have finished 1 to 7. Please be kind enough to let me know what are your totals. In the meantime, I'll be going into 8 to 14, which are short answer questions where you're expected to write one word of an answer or a number or a combination of word and a number or a short phrase. So here also same pattern remains the same. Underline the keywords and you find deadly reaction that would result from the bursting cyst is called. So very specifically deadly reaction, bursting cyst. So where are they talking about bursting cyst? Deadly reaction as such mentioned. Cyst is there in text D. Cyst, third paragraph, not the third, the fourth line I would say. Cyst can also rupture. So what? Burst, rupture. So synonyms again. Which can lead life-threatening. So life-threatening means deadly. Allergic reaction. So what is it called? Anaphylaxis. So ANAPHYLAXIX is the answer. Very good. Question number 9. So what features of the cyst make the signs from appearing early? So they are very specifically asking features cyst appearing early. That means early. Again, where are they going to talk about? It's there in the very first line of text D. Because the cysts are slow growing, infection with echinococcosis may not produce any symptoms for many years. So it is not appearing early for many years. So what is the answer? Slow growing. The answer is SLOW-GROWING is a hyphenated word. Please ensure that you are writing it with hyphen. Question number 10. Diseases that is passed on to human beings from animals are called. You know it, but still, just to check, the very first sentence will give you echinococcosis is a zoonotic disease. Zoonotic means a disease which is transferred from animal to human beings. So the word is zoonotic. ZOONOTIC is the answer. Question number 11. PAIR stands for, very much specifically there in text B, puncture, aspiration, injection, aspiration. So that is what PAIR is. Shiba, I think there is a spelling mistake. It is not zoonotic, it's zoonotic. Oh, yeah, I think it's a typo. Question number 12. In the lungs, the cysts form a cancer-like fashion after being entered into the dash. So clearly in lungs, cyst, cancer-like fashion. Where are they talking about? It's there in text A. Again, the last sentence. Cyst in the lungs invades tissues in a cancer-like fashion and if untreated, always lead to death. So what is the only thing which is missing? The answer is tissues. TISSUES. Question number 13. The mechanism that is adopted to disclose the condition of the individuals with zero symptoms. So very specifically, mechanism disclose zero symptoms. Zero symptoms means what? No symptoms. Yeah. So where are they talking? It is as such mentioned in imaging methods. Imaging methods play an important role as they are non-invasive, which can detect asymptomatic. So asymptomatic means no symptoms. So imaging methods is the answer. Two-word answer: imaging methods. Asymptomatic is no zero symptom, isn't it? So it's not. Which mechanism? See, mechanism. So the answer is imaging methods. Question number 14. Procedure that is recommended in the cases of confined lesions. So clearly procedure recommended, confined lesions. So what is the procedure? The procedure is as such mentioned where it's the radical surgery. Okay, RADICALSURGERY, which is there in text B, the very last paragraph. If the lesion is confined, so again, very similar words, isn't it? Confined lesions. The other way around, radical surgery can be curative. So, radical surgery. Now, I have wrapped and going into the final 15 to 20, which is fill in the blanks where you are expected to find. Again, the answers can be a word, number, combination of both, or short phrase. So, formation of cyst in the dash leads to the yellowing of skin and whites of the eyes. So, very specifically, formation, yellowing, whites. So, where are they talking about yellow, whites and all? It's as such mentioned in the liver. So, where is the liver? Abdominal pain and yellowing of the skin and whites of the eyes, jaundice if cyst forms in the liver in text D. LIVER is the answer. Question number 16. In the absence of an dash, the chances of relapses are high even after conducting a palliative surgery. So, palliative surgery, you have already read it. Absence, relapse, palliative surgery. So, you know that it is there in text B again because we have already read that line. It's a hyphenated word. Anti-infective treatment. Two-word answer: ANTI-INFECTIVE-TREATMENT. Question number 17. Dash can be ingested by humans either by close contact with these animals or through contaminated food. So very specifically, dash can be ingested. Ingested means unknowingly it enters into your body because you're taking the contaminated food or close contact. So where is it? The very second line of the first paragraph of text A. Eggs are excreted in the feces of the infected dogs and foxes and can be ingested. Again, all those keywords are as such mentioned. So the answer is eggs. Question number 18. Other signs depends on the location of the dash and the pressure exerted on the surrounding tissues. So very specifically, sign, location, pressure, surrounding tissue. So where are all these keywords as such mentioned? As such mentioned in text D, the last sentence. Other signs depends on the location of the hydatid cyst and the pressure. All the other keywords are as such there. Two-word answer: HYDATID, cyst. And see, cyst is needed, isn't it? So 19, the penultimate one. In the large size of cyst, that usually makes the dash to appear in the cystic disease. So very specifically, large size cyst appears cystic disease. So where are they talking about all these? It's there in text A, last paragraph, the previous penultimate sentence. In case of cystic disease, symptoms usually appear due to the large size of cyst. So symptoms is the answer. SYMPTOMS. The ultimate question for today: among the diagnosing tests, dash remain the most precise one. So very specifically, diagnosing test is already mentioned in C. So which one is precise? Because it can detect 90 to 100%. So precise means more accurate. So again, synonymous language. So the answer is either you can write CT scan or you can write computer tomography. Anything is acceptable. So I have finished my 20 answers. Now it's high time that you start firing. What are your total scores? Eagerly looking forward to see what are your total scores. 15 just now, fair enough, because you said tricky, no problem. That's because, see, once you start, see, you always have to go with the keyword and this synonymous ones, yeah. Anju Devas 18, good enough. Ramya Narayanan 18, good enough. Anju Sijal 15, good enough. Reshmi Lipika 17, good enough. Asha Shabu 18, good enough. Keep it up. Sanju 13, good enough. Doesn't matter. See, again, as I've mentioned, see, there are times where the small spelling errors also have made a problem, isn't it? Matthew 17, Shanmuga Priya 18, good enough. Sheba 15, okay, fair enough. Manju Merita 16, good enough. So after a long time, Neethu madam have given some tricky questions, because generally this was supposed to be about 17, 18, 19. Now it is all 15, 16, 17. No problem at all. See, you should know what happens when it is a bit tricky as well. So you are already, like who was saying, Priyanka was saying, see, materials, once you get exposed to tougher ones or challenging ones, you are already getting used to it, isn't it? So it doesn't matter. So any general doubts that you want me to clarify? Anything that you're not, satisfied with or anything? So again, I repeat, please do share the link. Okay, that's the only way where I could gauge myself. Yeah, that's the only request that I would ask you to. Okay. So any general doubts with regards to any of the questions or anything that you want me to clarify? No. Alright then, as long as you say there is none, I have nothing else because it's all you. 16, Soumya, good enough. Matthews, thank you. Okay, as you have started saying thank you, I would also say thank you very much for giving us another opportunity to come in front of you and be there as a part of your life. Again, watch out for those people, leeches, as I've mentioned. So until I see you tomorrow, it's adios from me. God bless you all. Take care.